The worst mom in TikTok history by Visual Venture. Can you guys guess who it is? Can you guys guess who it is? You probably guessed who it is. You don't even have to guess who it is. The thumbnail. I just remembered. I'm fucking making a thumbnail. Gosh. Trevino.
My daughter said that she's gonna expose everything when she's 18, right? What is there to expose? I've been taking care of you since you were born.
Bro, you are a bad person.
What are you gonna expose? Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months?
And the fact that not a damn child has been taken from her is crazy to me.
And I still have custody of my kids. But then, as I got older, I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys, okay? I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
I mean, I got to say it, bro. These inmate dudes, they gotta be desperate, bro. Because why are you dating this troll? Okay, sorry.
People call Trevino TikTok's worst mom for a reason. She made some controversial choices, and she made them online in front of 1 million followers.
Cannot believe it.
This is the crazy story of Trevino and why she's known as TikTok's worst mom. So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality, and to do that, we gotta keep growing. So, 68% of you guys aren't subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you did, and I promise
Shout out
to
Visual
give
Venture.
you more fire content. I'm Visual Venture. You are awesome.
Shout out
Happy
Visual Venture.
family. If you've spent time on TikTok, you've probably seen Ashley or Ash Trevino.
Yes.
Many people consider her the face of bad parenting.
Yes.
But her story didn't just start on TikTok. To understand how she got here, we need to go back to her high school years.
Damn, she looked like a fucking grown woman in high school. Jesus, you aged terribly, girl.
How she got here, we need to go back to her high
God, bro, she looked like a teacher. She looked like
high school years. In high school, Ashley met a boy named Israel Gress. He was her first love, but they couldn't wait. They got married before she even finished high school. She was 17, he was 19.
Okay. I'm gonna stop.
Only thing they did quickly. They had kids just as fast. By the time she was 20, Ash had her first daughter, Haley. 3 years later, she had her second daughter, Eviana. For a while, they seemed like a normal family, but it didn't last. Ashley started to get jealous of her own daughter, Haley. She didn't like how her husband paid more attention to Haley than to her, so she lashed out.
I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me. And so, like, I took my anger out on her.
After 9...
And that girl is just sitting there like,
rocky years, Ash and Israel split. Their divorce was final in 2017. Ash was now a single mom with 2 kids, and she was free to do whatever she wanted. She even bragged on Instagram saying she was going to do me and focus on herself. Not long after, she joined TikTok. That was in 2019, about 2 years after her divorce. But her videos weren't just about being a single mom. Some of the things she said and did were seriously controversial. Chasing love in strange places. Ash talked a lot about her love life on TikTok. One thing she always said was that she had a thing for bad boys.
But then, as I got older, I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys, okay?
Still, people were shocked when Ash started dating men who were already in prison. Her first prison romance was with a man named Isaiah Gonzalez.
Why do they always have my fucking name, bro?
He was in jail for aggravated robbery.
Oh my God, I hate it so much, bro. When I see like some dumb shit or like a stupid ass nigga or whatever, and they have my name. Oh my.
And taking someone's life. Ash and Isaiah began writing letters.
Yo.
Then she married him while he was still behind bars. But their wedding was strange. Since Isaiah was in jail, Ash stood alone at the altar holding a photo of him. Unfortunately, their marriage wasn't smooth. Ash...
Wait, he should be able to get out with, like, you know, in chains to do that. They let them do that for like funerals and stuff like that. Well, I guess maybe not marriage.
Claimed Isaiah stopped talking to her. Eventually, they split up, and she had to go through another divorce. But Ash didn't give up. She got involved with...
Like, the thing is, it's like you chase these type of men, and they're all the same. They don't give an actual fuck about you, and then you go through divorce and you're surprised, bro.
Another prisoner. This time she married Noe Lopez Trevino. This wedding was
we're
the
off
same
of the
as
Isaiah
before.
shit.
Ash was alone
Thank
at
God.
the altar because Noe was behind bars. She even wore a shirt that said, "Just married, Noe and Ash." Once again, that marriage didn't last. Less than a year later, she went on TikTok to announce their split.
Guys, I am officially divorced.
I think I know what's happening, bro. She's low-key marrying these men while they're in prison, have no access to their money, divorcing them, getting their money from them, and keep hopping. That's why she has so much money. Because what does she actually do?
Officially divorced. Yep.
Ash kept dating inmates. The more she did, the more famous she got on TikTok. It became part of her brand. She even bragged about how many inmates she's been with.
To be honest,
Yeah, be honest. Completely honest.
I would say like 50 to 75.
Fucking crazy.
And if she got bored with one, she simply moved on to the next.
Like every other month, I would talk to another inmate just because I didn't find myself attracted to the one I was talking to. So I would find another one to run.
Soon, Ash got a nickname on TikTok. People started calling
Inmate
her
hopper.
the Inmate Hopper. Instead of being embarrassed, she owned it.
I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
Obviously, it isn't easy to date someone in jail. And when the
I would never go to prison. I tell y'all right now, I don't do shit that would ever get me in prison, bro. But if I was that other nigga Isaiah, fucking stupid shit in prison, this is not hell fucking no, bro. Hell fucking no.
romances fall apart, Ash went live on TikTok and aired all the drama.
I can understand why niggas will fall for it in prison because they got no they got no women to talk to, bro. It's all just niggas in there and ditties and shit. But
messiest fights was with
I'm
an
waiting till I
inmate
get
named
out.
Jesse. Jesse was in jail for having an illegal pew-pew. He was also a member of a dangerous gang. Ash started dating him
Dumbass.
while he was still locked up. When he got out, she threw him a party at a hotel. She decorated the room with hearts and roses. Then she went on TikTok and called Jesse her husband.
I don't need a tattoo to symbolize what I am to my husband.
However, their relationship didn't last. Jesse dumped her not long after getting out. Ash was upset. She went live on TikTok cussing Jesse out over the phone.
Nah, don't even say all that. Don't even say all that, bro. Like, F you. Don't call me no more. Move on.
But viewers were starting to worry because some of the men Ash dated weren't just inmates. They had violent criminal records. One of the most dangerous men Ash dated was Francisco. He
I think
was
I
in
remember
prison
Francisco.
for taking the lives of 2 females.
Holy
One victim was almost the same age as Ash's daughter, but Ash dated Francisco anyway, and she didn't hide it. She showed him off on TikTok. Sometimes she even put him on speakerphone during her live streams. When
Fucking
people
crazy.
warned her about his crimes, Ash defended him.
Guys, he's innocent. And I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think. He's innocent. And y'all are gonna see that.
But viewers weren't just worried about Francisco. They were worried about Ash bringing these criminals around her kids. At first, Ash denied it.
My kids have never been around any of the inmates that I talked to.
However, photos on
Cap.
social media told a different story. One
Cap.
showed Ash and her kids posing with an inmate right inside a jail. In another video, Ash let it slip that her daughters spent time with another inmate after he was released.
The only one that they were around and it was in a public area was Jesse when he came home.
For Ash, dating inmates wasn't just about love. It became part of her income. Whenever she went live with one of her inmate boyfriends, viewers sent her virtual gifts. Those TikTok gifts turned into real cash. At one
Yeah.
point, she made £10,000 in 2 hours on a live stream.
Wow.
That's over $10,000 in 2 hours. But even with the money rolling in, viewers kept raising red flags. They felt her choices were putting her daughters in danger. One article
$10,000
described her
in
as
2
a
hours,
single
bruh?
mother of 2 teenage daughters who has zero interest in raising her children and who is vicariously living her adolescence in her 30s. Eventually, someone reported her to Child Protective Services. In trouble
Nothing
with
happens.
the law. Child Protective Services, or CPS, is the agency that checks if kids are safe at home. They visited Ash's house over
Y'all watch Straw yet? If y'all watch Straw, bro, That shit was crazy, bro.
Over and over. But after looking into things, they let her keep her kids. Ash even bragged about it on TikTok.
Baby, CPS has never taken my kids. Yes, I've had like 20 CPS cases. They just...
And why do they not look at her TikToks of her admitting that she beats her kids because she beat her kids, not beats anymore, or maybe she still does, but she beat her kids because the dad was paying too much attention to him. Why are you beating the kids for that shit?
It's the mom. Because you know why? My kids are in good hands.
She didn't lose her daughters, but that doesn't mean they weren't affected. Other kids at school knew their mom was the inmate hopper, and that caused problems.
In the beginning of school, people noticed my mom, and I got like in the cafeteria a lot of stares. And so if I could, I honestly would go back to my old life, to being a nobody to people.
The embarrassment got so...
And you know, people, I forgot who I had a conversation with, but OF models, bro, they don't think about this. They do OF and then they have kids, they settle down. It does not fucking matter, bro. It doesn't matter if you quit doing that anymore. That shit is on the internet. Niggas gonna go to school. It's like that one girl, what is her name, bro? She's in the Bop House. I don't even know their names, but she has the brother who's like, they bully me at school because they know you.
Bad.
She doesn't even care. We're rich. Get over it. You think money's gonna matter to him when he's sitting in that bathtub contemplating if he wants to still live or not? You think money's gonna matter? It doesn't matter how rich you are.
That they had to start homeschooling, but the worst was yet to come. The love triangle. In 2023, Ash started flirting with a 19-year-old.
Being the child of somebody like LeBron, you go to school, you aura farming. Being the child of someone like an OF model, you go to school, you get bullied, bro. Like, it's
TikToker named Santos.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh no, wait, I think it was Santos that I remember. I don't know.
Daddy, what are you doing? I love you, puppy.
The viewers thought this relationship was weird. For starters, Ash was in her 30s, Santos was 19. That's about a 17-year age gap. But that wasn't the worst part. Her teenage daughter Haley also had a crush on Santos, and the messy love triangle played out on TikTok. In one live stream, Santos was on camera with both Ash and Haley. Then he asked a question that made everyone uncomfortable.
How do you feel that your mom stole your crush?
Santos, how do you feel about being bald?
Why would you ask her that? Why would you ask her that?
Haley was standing right there. She tried to laugh it off, but it was clearly awkward. Viewers were furious. They accused Ash of stealing her daughter's crush, something no mom should do.
And how everybody's saying that he was my daughter's crush.
He's also like way fucking younger than you. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. He's like way younger. I'd feel the same way if this was a man, bro. Don't even start that shit, bro.
I never knew that. If I would have known that she liked him, I would have never talked to the boy.
But after all the backlash, Ash continued her relationship. She kept posting videos with Santos, acting like nothing was wrong.
And Santos will see everything tonight.
Ew.
Or when I'm in Cali.
Can't wait for that later FaceTime call, you know?
Huh?
But like her other relationships, it didn't last. Santos dumped her. Ash went on TikTok sobbing and cussing him out. Around the same time, her daughters started acting out. For instance, Haley threatened to go public with some family secrets.
My daughter said that she's going to expose everything when she's 18, right? What is there to expose? I've been taking care of you since you were born. What are you going to expose?
And Ash is...
I would hate to have a fucking parent like this, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I would hate to have a parent like this, bro. Everything y'all have, like... any like family drama is on the internet because of this woman, bro. I got a problem with you as your child, and I'm coming to you with it, and you go to the internet with it. Like, I would hate, bro.
His younger daughter, Eviana, got her nose pierced without permission. She was just 13. Ash's followers saw it all because she was still posting everything online, but that was about to change because some angry viewers wanted to kick her off TikTok. Enough is enough. Usually, the internet just watches drama happen, but Ash's parenting was so controversial that people took action.
Is that Jeffree Star?
It started with a petition on change.org. This is a website where people can collect signatures for causes.
And no, not because of that. Jeffree Star is a nasty person. He's a nasty. Ain't he a pred?
they care about. The petition was called Ban Ash Trevino from TikTok Permanently. One part of it read, Trevino has built a notorious reputation for her neglectful behavior toward her own children. This goes against the community guidelines set by TikTok, which state that content that harms the online community or individual's experience are not allowed on the app. The petition spread fast. In a few days, it got over 30,000 signatures. Now it has over 140,000. The movement didn't stop there. TikTok users created the hashtag #UnfollowAsh. As the petition and hashtag grew, Ash started losing followers. At first, she acted like it didn't matter.
300,000 people unfollow me. It's not gonna matter. Thank you, D. Because I don't get paid off my followers or my views.
She said it didn't affect her income.
I get paid off of my subs, my gifts, and my video views. That's what I get paid on.
But when more than 100,000 people unfollowed her, she couldn't laugh anymore. Her loyal fans were leaving, the pressure was building, and then TikTok finally got involved. After the petition and the backlash, TikTok decided to act. One day, Ash's TikTok account with over 1 million followers vanished. Ashley tried to spin it like it was her choice.
I deleted my account with my 1.1 million followers only because I want to start over fresh.
But everyone
Why are you lying, bro? Nobody wants to start fresh after gaining 1 million followers, bro.
knew the truth. TikTok banned her. Luckily, Ash had a backup TikTok account. She popped back up, bragging.
I got my account back. Did y'all miss me? I'm back.
No, we
The
did not
TikTok
fucking
wanted
miss
her
you. We're
gone,
the
so they
reason you got banned, bitch.
Hunted her backup accounts and shut them down. Ash tried to stay on TikTok by making new accounts. One got 33,000 followers before they took it down. Another didn't even reach 400 before it disappeared. Each time, TikTok shut her down faster and faster. Ash couldn't keep up. In one of her last videos, she cracked. For once, the tough girl act was gone. Now, Ash's TikTok career is practically over. Her accounts are banned. TikTok hasn't provided an official reason, but for now, it seems there's no way back for Ash Trevino, at least on TikTok. I get it, watching chaos unfold online can be entertaining. But Ashley isn't just a viral mom. She's a role model to some people, whether we like it or not. So while the internet makes people like these famous, I encourage you guys to be the kind of person the world actually needs more of. Visual Venture. Wait, before you go, make sure you guys...
I like that. He said, I need you to make me famous. W shit, bro.